am Cassandra Hammond. Cartoony brain vomit. I like that it's growing. I like that it is, I like that it's coming together. I like that there's 1,000,002 different people doing 1,000,002 different things in their own way, and that we're really getting to know one another and absorbing each other and becoming one awesome big thing. I don't know, probably the first time we ever put up a Christmas tree, I was kind of enthralled. We didn't really set up a Christmas tree until I was like 4 or 5, and I remember putting on all this like terrible this like terrible shredded tinsel, and like when the lights hit it, it was like just like ah. I think my main 2 reasons and my 2 roles in society as an artist are to disturb the comfortable. I like to take things that are normally innocent, sweet, nice, and wonderful, and turn them on their ear and expose them for what they really are, whether it be a clown, whether it be a doll or a teddy bear, or whatever it may be. I really like to exploit the evil that you can put into something. On the other hand, I think that my own personal role as an artist is to awaken certain aspects of life, like articulate what we really are. Whether you're a backbiter, whether you're a liar, whether you're this, whether you're that. Like to really see people for what they really are and kind of articulate that and kind of bleed that out through my work. And I think that's important, to expose people and, expose people for what they are and expose people to what people really are. The horror of society and the horror of, ignoring that. I am the most motivated at night. Anytime between 10 o'clock and 5 a.m. I don't sleep much, and when I do sleep, it's pretty broken up and screwed up, and my dreams are pretty heavy. So I'd say anywhere between 10 and 5 a.m. 10 p.m. 5 a.m. I used to enjoy the freedom. I used to enjoy the fact that I could put, all of my frustration and all of my anger and all of my angst into something constructive. Now I enjoy people's perception of that. When people come up to me and they say that a piece of mine has touched them, or when people come up to me and they say that, they really like a piece and they make their own interpretations of it. And I think that's a big part of what art is people seeing something that you've done and making their own interpretations. So I'd say that's the thing that I enjoy the most now is people's interpretations of it. I would say ink pen or like multimedia with different textiles and fabrics and stuff. I consider myself a horror artist, I guess. I personify myself, and I built my whole life around, horror movies and horror makeup, and I like things that go bump in the night. I like to be scared. I like to do the scaring. I like to disturb and annoy. So yeah, probably a horror artist. Gotta make sure I have like at least 6 pencils. Because I lose them always, so they're always like, I always got 6 pencils and music going. That's probably my ritual. I see it as an avenue to meet people. I see it as an avenue to work with really cool people and get to know them, get to know their style, and kind of boost them up, because artists notoriously don't have the greatest confidence in themselves, and they don't have the greatest confidence in their work, and I feel like putting these shows on and being a part of the scene and illuminating other artists and pushing them forward towards their goals, I think that's the most reward that I can get out of it, and if it takes me there and nowhere else, I mean, I've succeeded. Probably Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I know that's not a, classic character, but I feel like she was the rationality within that movie, and I feel like she was the rationality within that world, and I feel like my whole life I've been telling people, hey, don't do that, you're gonna get hurt, and they don't want to listen. So I guess in that aspect, probably Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.